Hi, I'm Hannah. I recently took out a shared ownership mortgage using a specialist broker like Sensio, and I'm here to tell you why you should too. When I reserved my shared ownership property, the first thing I did was go to my bank. The bad news was they didn't lend on shared ownership. So I went to the other banks, but some didn't seem sure whether they lent on shared ownership. And the ones that did said that I needed a huge deposit. I then looked on the internet where there was loads of information, but none of it seemed to make any sense. So I decided to take my housing association's advice and see their recommended mortgage broker, Sensio. The first thing that struck me was that they clearly knew what they were talking about, which was great because as a first-time buyer, I certainly didn't. Also, as experts, they knew which lenders would help me and which wouldn't. They had access to lots of banks and building societies I'd never even heard of, not just those on the high street. After one meeting with Sensio, not only was I clear about my mortgage options, they also advised me which type of financial protection I should take and what solicitor I should use to help me purchase the property. Taking just 90 minutes out of my day to receive impartial face-to-face advice for the biggest transaction of my life was invaluable. Sensio recommended a great deal that I never would have been able to find myself and managed the whole process for me while I was able to sit back, relax and pick out my new furniture.